An Italian song, folk song from Ticino, Quel mazzolin fiori, translated a little bunch of flowers. Please don't let the rain fall on that bunch of flowers on the mountainside. I want to make a pretty bouquet for my dark-haired boy when he comes this evening. He didn't come by on Saturday. He went to see Rosina, and tears are flowing on my pillow. Well, the weather didn't clear up any better for the second song, which is a Swiss-German song, and it drizzled and snowed. I wish I still had a sweetheart, but he's gone wandering. I hope he gets holes in his shoes. I have a new sweetheart now. God grant me luck this time. Please enjoy Quel mazzolin fiori and Shelby M. Holt as our soloist, and Isch no nid lang das grägelet heb.
all probably remember the precious moment of holding a baby, a newborn, an infant, or a small child, and feeling their innocence and dependence on us. And when we were helping them go to sleep, we may have found the magic and soothing quality of singing a lullaby. Tutanana-Chu is a tender romanche lullaby, often sung in baby talk, and may have included the pecking sound of little baby chicks. The English translation is, "Good night, my dear, and sleep in the Lord's name. Father returns home in the evening, and mother as well. Good night, my dear, and sleep in the Lord's name. Father brings you a pretty horse, and mother buys you a pretty present. Good night, my dear, and sleep in the Lord's name. The darling lamb's eyes are asleep, and the little chicks dream of pecking." Our arrangement of Tutanana-Chu is in the melody and text of the traditional Swiss, from Graubünden in eastern Switzerland, which is the fictional home of the famous and enchanting book Heidi by Johannes Fiery. It was arranged by Suzanne Vormley-Kohlhoff, and our bass soloist is Prune Wickard. Enjoy Tutanana-Chu.
I have suddenly been called upon to be the bass soloist.
Amen. This song is by Swiss composer Émile Jacques Dalcroze. He lived till 1950. He was born in Austria, but he lived in Geneva. His work involved teaching eurythmics, applying rhythmic body movements to enhance musical understanding. He not only composed, but he also collected folk songs. The harmony for our rendition is by Charles Lucien Adolphe Mayor, who also lived in Geneva for a time, so it stands to reason that they knew each other. The hamlet in question is never named, but its location is in the Anivière Valley near the Rhone River, about 90 miles from the city of Lausanne. When I think of my village over there in the Anivière Valley, oh, l'iredonde, I don't feel like working anymore, and my heart begins to cry. Up there, there's my hamlet. It may time last for me to see again my hamlet amongst the greenery. I came down to the city to find work. Oh, l'iredonde, but I don't feel at ease and I have a trembling heart. Of course, in Lausanne, one can have fun more easily. Oh, l'iredonde, when you're up from the mountain, you can never forget it. Now, you might have noticed that plaintive little cry, oh, l'iredonde, is untranslatable. It's sort of like a rhyming tra-la-la that's typical with the Swiss French folk songs. Anyway, the little phrase feels like quite a lament for one's hometown.
We've now reached the point in our concert where the guest artists are going to perform. Now, this is a little bit different than what we usually have. A lot of times we have something very connected to Swiss, like yodeling. But tonight, we're calling upon the talents of our accordionist and his friends. Doug Stickler, as you know, is a fabulous accordionist. And I think that we have some CDs for sale tonight that we made of him a year ago. So if you're interested, beautiful, beautiful, what I call European cafe music. It will make you want to open a bottle of wine and sit down and relax. So tonight we have the Tracy Kim Trio. And Tracy Kim is a musician of many talents. When I mentioned to Doug that we had to make a CD because he had none, he said, I know somebody who can do the recording and the mastering of it, and that was Tracy Kim. We sat down with Tracy one Saturday, and then Doug got together with Tracy the next Saturday, and that morning they had it done. Tracy mastered it, we sent it off, my wife and I did the production, and it turned out really, really beautiful. So, let me see how they're doing behind me.